So as I said out loud in my room, and then they tried to hack me to try to race me into saying this. There's things called conflicts of interest, and then there's things called more than conflicts of interest, like multi-trillion-dollar lawsuits for 5 years and 5 months worth of repeated sexual assault, repeated assault, use of WMDs, RICO, terrorist acts, hiring terrorists to murder me and kill me, frame me, etc., invasions of privacy, theft of intellectual property. So yeah, there's people. So that's like more than conflicts of interest. You're looking at a multi-trillion-dollar lawsuit, life in prison, potentially the death penalty. That sounds like big-time conflicts of interest. And then, you know, authenticating evidence, another key phrase. Now, typically when you use evidence in a court of law, you need to know how to authenticate it. You don't just use experimental technology that no one knows how to authenticate. Don't even know if the readings on your computer are true. Don't even know if the mind outputs are real, the telepathy is real. Don't even know how to check if these videos are manufactured or not. Yeah. And you can't just operate off of the credibility or the manufactured credibility score of people with more than conflicts of interest. Very important phrase. So what I'm gathering is there's people relying on investigators who aren't even really investigators, who have more than conflicts of interest, and they're involved with blackmail, theft of large sums of money. And then they're also relying on information that they don't even know how to authenticate. And then they have investigators with more than conflicts of interest authenticating it for them. Yeah, it's real. So their lead investigators are some of these people with more than conflicts of interest, looking at a multi-trillion-dollar lawsuit, life in prison, and the death penalty. And those are their investigators. And they don't even know how to authenticate evidence either. If you actually test them and see if they know how to authenticate stuff, you'll find a vast majority don't even know how to authenticate manufactured videos, manufactured mind outputs, telepathy, etc. They've literally told people they have authentic telepathy for 5 years and 5 months, and it's been a lie every time. They've told people they had authentic mind outputs repeatedly, and they've got caught lying repeatedly. They told people they know how to authenticate videos, and they lied repeatedly. And you know how many times? Ask them how many times they got caught manufacturing evidence. Let me put it this way: so many times it's scary. So they actually have investigators investigating something and authenticating stuff who don't even know how to authenticate stuff. They just lie, manufacture a fake credibility score, and pretend they have credibility. And they're like, yeah, it's authentic. When their investigators are key criminals who stole large sums of money and attempted murder and committed trillions of dollars in crime. So that's a key piece of these investigators. And so these investigators who don't even know how to authenticate stuff, who also have more than conflicts of interest, are some of the people these people are relying on for information. Bet my life on it. I'm Alexander Giuliani. It's 9:53, July 1st. Oh, also, a lot of these investigators are involved with what is known as a frame bet. Another key point. So they're involved with a frame bet. And no, I didn't prepare that. It's just kind of how I talk sometimes, and you can eat shit. So yeah, ask them. That's some other pieces of their more than conflicts of interest is their involvement in frame bets, and their involvement in a legal gambling ring, and their involvement in a gambling ring that revolves around this. And a piece of this is a lot of their truths are false truths, are relying upon the bets they seek to manipulate and the lies they tell, as well as their attempt to maintain and restore credibility when they had none. And they lied about everything since 2011. So much stuff, it's scary. But a lot of their truths, which aren't truths, revolve around the bets they're trying to manipulate and the money they're trying to get away with stealing and property, etc. Bet my life on it. Praise Jesus. Look into that. You'll start to see something funny is going on. Real fucking funny. And not funny, but like, endanger humanity and human life funny in the form of like something fishy's going on. That's what I mean. Something fishy, really fucking fishy's going on. Really fishy. And so fishy it endangers humanity and human life. And these criminals and terrorists and guys involved in RICO. Yeah, I mean, that's another piece of this. A lot of their investigators are involved in a mafia and are involved in RICO and illegal gambling. So wake up. Praise Jesus. Not to mention that a shit ton of other crimes. Bet my life on it. Praise Jesus.